giving up 9 points per game, beating their opponents by an average of nearly 24 points per contest. Their rushing defense is also pretty good, giving up just 78 rushing yards per game, which is 6th best in 4A. Their pass defense is also very strong, as they're surrendering only 75 passing yards per contest. That's 7th best in Class 4A. Last week in the win over Iroquois, they gave up only 12 total yards to the Raiders. This John Hardin team is the best team that the Breds have played so far, and as we said, one of the best we'll face all season. Well, we're getting closer to kickoff, so we'll take a break, come back for the kickoff of tonight's game between the Breds and the Bulldogs. You're listening to Harrison County Football on WCYN Sports.
Breathe easier, Central Kentucky. The healthcare professionals of Harrison Memorial Hospital want you to know that world-class detection and treatment of lung disease is here. Not only do they offer the only full-time pulmonologist in the local area, but HMH also provides low-dose lung screenings to detect cancer in its earliest stages. Should lung cancer be detected, pulmonologist Dr. Srinad Anangi is here to diagnose. Dr. Anangi and the staff also treat other chronic lung disorders, such as asthma and emphysema. And Harrison Memorial Hospital has been designated a lung cancer screening center by the American College of Radiology. As one of only 5 hospitals in Kentucky to earn a 5-star quality rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, they provide medical treatment based on what you need. Harrison Memorial Hospital. Now that's what we call a breath of fresh air.
Since 1956, your local hometown station and the home of the Breds and Phillies. WCYN, 1400 AM and 101.3 FM.
All right, we're close to getting started. Only the second meeting last year being the first when we went down to E-Town and came back having lost 58-31. Harrison County will be receiving to start out this ball game. Back deep, Jay Sean Lewis, Tanner Toomey, and I believe that's Landon Custard over on the other side. Beautiful night for baseball too.
Yeah,
why not? But also a great night for football.
That it is.
Here on the hilltop as we're about to get things started. Hopefully the Breds can use that momentum that we built up against West Jessamine last week and have that extend on into tonight's game as well and stay away from turnovers. Had 2 critical turnovers last week. Kicker for the Bulldogs approaches it, kicks it on its way, and it's going to fly back to about the 8-yard line where it's going to be picked up by Lewis. Jay Sean trying to get to the far side, but there's too many Bulldogs there, and he's taken down after just a very short gain. So Harrison County will try to dent the scoreboard first through the first 3 games. Of course, the first 2 were shutouts. We have not led yet in any ball games. So now would be a good time to start that trend if we can do so. They're going to set the ball down at about the 14-yard line. So only about 6 yards on the return. Jay Sean had been averaging about 50. Of course, one of those was the 85-yard touchdown.
Yeah, it helps when you get a
helps the average
to the house.
Yes. Ball's going to be on the far hash mark. Corey Hinton at quarterback for Harrison County. He's got Carson Sumter, who ran very well last week, in behind him. Puts a man in motion. That's Bailey. The give, though, is going to be to Sumter. Sumter trying to get to the outside on this side, but is taken down after maybe a yard.
Yeah, they might get him after the 15, maybe.
See what they do. So we'll give him a yard, which brings up 2nd down and 9 yards to go. As I said, this is a very good John Hardin team.
They were good last year, and as you mentioned, you return nearly all your players. Almost all your skill players.
They are missing Amari Simon. You might remember Simon ran for like 120 yards against us. He's out with an injury that has kept him out of the lineup pretty much through the first 3 games. He has been in and out. All righty, once again, Hinton in shotgun formation with Sumter on his left hip. He'll put Bailey in motion from left to right. Now Lewis goes in motion right to left. Snap is to Hinton. He has Toomey on the Wildcat. Toomey trying to find some running room. He's got some positive yardage as he approaches the 20 and is still up. It took about 5 of those Bulldog defenders to bring Toomey down. Tanner, just an exceptional athlete, had a great game last week against West Jessamine as he'll get to the 19 for a 4-yard gain, bringing up 3rd down and 5. Harrison County on 3rd down this year has been successful just 28% of the time, so we need to get that average up a little bit. Ball's going to be on the far hash mark. So here early in the game, a key play for Harrison County, trying to get a 1st down and not give the ball up on 3 and out, which would also give John Hardin pretty good field position. Lining up wide to the near side, which is the wide side, is Toomey. Hinton with Sumter in the backfield with him, gets the snap, looking downfield, fires it to the flat, caught by Toomey, and Toomey will be swung around after only about 1 or 2 yards on the gain, and that will not be enough for the 1st down.
Get him a couple to the 21, I think.
Yeah, you are correct. So 2 on that pass play. 4th down and 3. Breds looking like they'll be kicking the ball away. Coming back deep for John Hardin is number
is it 8?
8, which would be M.J. Hayes. Yeah. He'll be standing right about the 50-yard line, so Toomey will have to get off a good one. Toomey averaging over 40 yards a punt this year.
That is good.
Snap's good. The kick is, off the side of his foot, so not a good punt at all. And it will go out of bounds at about the Harrison County 40. That's the first really bad punt that Toomey has had all year.
Yeah, right off the side of the foot it looked like.
Maybe concerned about the rush or something along those lines. Either way, John Hardin gets the ball in very good field position. As far as our opponents are concerned this year, their average starting line of scrimmage is the 45.
Well, they're going to be at the 37, 6.
They are
30. Well, it's in between
30. Let's give it to 37.
Okay.
That's what the boys down the road do. Ball's on the near hash mark. Give is going to be to Pittman. Pittman rocking over our guys, just keeping those big legs churning, and has enough for a 1st down. And I hope we don't see a lot of that tonight.
I'm afraid that's going to be the game plan.
Well, he is averaging over 215 yards, best in the state.
That's an offensive line that is going to move a lot of people.
12 yards on the gainer, and the 1st down for John Hardin as they get to the Harrison County 25-yard line. Another give is to Pittman. Pittman runs into some difficulty after about a 2-yard gain. Should mention that Pittman runs the ball 56% of the snaps, so basically every other time. And they'll give him down to the 23, so a couple of yards on the gain. Brings up 2nd down and 8 yards to go. As we said, overall, they'll run the ball 84% of the time. Pittman gets the ball once again. The carry is over to the right side, crosses the 20 for another short gainer, but he's gaining 2 and 3 yards every time.
Yeah, they're going quick, too. A couple of seniors, Carson Marshall, Mason Wright on the stop there.
Let's call it the 19. So 4 yards on the gain. Brings up 3rd down and 6. Our opponents this year on 3rd down successful 66% of the time.
Not Pittman this time.
Here's a give to the 2nd man through, and he'll have enough for the 1st down.
Number 5, I think.
Malcolm Adams, number 5. So Malcolm Adams gets the ball inside the 15 to the 14 on a 5-yard gain, and another 1st down for the Bulldogs, who have just come out here on their first offensive possession and mowed us down the field.
Doing what they do.
Gives it to the 1st man through this time, the fullback.
Oh, that was a fake. They faked us both out.
Oh, he did? Well, who was it?
I thought he had number 4. It was Pittman.
Pittman, okay. So Pittman
Faked us out good.
got me for sure. Down to about the 8. So 6 yards on the gain. 2nd down and 4 yards to go. They can conceivably get a 1st down if they don't get a touchdown. Wishbone formation. Ball's going to get to the 1st man through, and he is going to be stopped after a short gain. It was Pittman on the carry again.
To be no, it was 25.
25?
It was.
Okay, that's T.J. Williams, who he said would carry the ball some tonight. But he gets it to the
short.
5. So a 3-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 1.
Did it
Quick
again.
action. It's going to be the same guy,
Yep.
Williams, carrying the ball, and he's going to have enough for the first down.
Yep. What's interesting about this rushing attack is that it's like a fast pace. It's like a West Coast offense from back in the day that's always moving, barely huddles, but they're run the ball just down your throat quickly.
First and goal from the 3 after that first down run. Pittman once again will be in that wishbone set. Under center is the quarterback. The give is going to be to number 5, which is Malcolm Adams. And Adams makes it into the end zone for the touchdown. And just like that, with 6:08 left to go in the first quarter, John Hardin up 6-0, and they made it look awfully easy going down the field, so cutting through our defense like they're butter.
It's a well-oiled machine.
They are. If it had not been for getting beaten by Hancock County in the first week of the season, I'm sure they'd be ranked, but right now unranked. The kicker
88.
coming on to try the PAT. Hold good.
That's good.
Kick is going to be good as well. So with 6:08 left to go in the first quarter, your score, John Hardin 7 and Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called unexpected. So when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy is don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Mark Troxel. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by my office at 136 East Pike Street for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Hi, I'm Luann Garrison for Sorrel Home Medical Equipment. Here at Sorrel, we feature prompt, friendly service and have a wide selection of equipment to suit your needs. From shower chairs to wheelchairs, canes, walkers, rollators to keep you on the move. We specialize in nebulizer and oxygen therapy. Our respiratory therapists can provide CPAP and BiPAP equipment to help you sleep. Sorrel's where it's at, in Cynthiana on West Pleasant Street.
Breds will get it back on offense and hopefully move the ball a little bit. Another good kick by their kicker. It'll come down to Jay Sean Lewis at the 6-yard line. Jay Sean goes to the far side, gives it to Toomey. Toomey comes back inside, but just too many people. So they're solid not just on offense and defense, but they've got a pretty good special teams as well.
As they say, all 3 phases. Looks pretty strong for the Bulldogs.
You know, I was just reading some of the pregame stuff from down at E-Town about this team, and they have high hopes of knocking off Nelson County, I think, is one of their main rivals. Bardstown is another. And just hoping to bounce back well from that 4-7 season they had last year.
Are these guys 4A also?
Yes.
Okay.
13-yard return by Toomey. Harrison County takes over at their own 19. Ball's on the far hash mark. Sumter in the backfield along with Kenton. Here's a pass in the flat to Lewis. Jay Sean trying to juke out the defenders for John Hardin and just not able to, as they are also quick. Don't know if they could match Jay Sean stride for stride down the field, but on a pass in the flat, they did a pretty good job. We'll play back to the 16. So a 3-yard loss on the play brings up 2nd down and 13. This is one thing we can't afford to do, is be constantly fighting 2nd and long. Braxton Kohlmeyer brings his team to the line of scrimmage. This time all alone in the backfield. We're going to have a handoff to Lewis on the jet sweep. Lewis gets to the far side, turns up, got good yardage, and will step out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Taylor trying to get Jay Sean the ball more.
Yeah, get him out in the open.
Try to get your playmaker, like you said, out in space, out in the open.
So they'll put the ball down at the 24. So an 8-yard gain on the play. Still brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Thoroughbreds. 5:08 left to go in the first quarter. Harrison trails 7-0. Still looking for our first down of the evening. Ball's on the far hash mark. Double wides left and right. Toomey in the Wildcat formation. Looks over to the sideline real quick. Might be changing the play. Gets The snap does Toomey, tries to rush to the outside and is going to be sacked. They almost sniffed out what we were going to try to do that time, and they sniffed very well. So the ball goes back to the 17. It's a 7-yard loss on the play.
Fullback on offense and linebacker on defense.
Yeah. Brings up 4th and 12. Another punting situation for the Thoroughbreds. The last punt shanked by Toomey. Back deep for the Bulldogs.
Number 8 again.
Is number 8. That is M.J. Hayes, who was the returner last time. Toomey gets the snap. Now he takes off on a fake. Goes to the far side. He's got some running room. He's got first down. And he's near the 50-yard line before he gets knocked out of bounds. So an astute play that time.
Yeah.
I don't know if Toomey saw it on his own or if it was called from the sideline.
You know what I think what it was is he got the snap, he bobbled it just a little bit,
Just enough to
and then
take off.
he saw an opening on that left side of the field, and he said, well, let's go with it.
So a 28-yard gain for Harrison County and a first Canuck Law first down of the night. Good job. Get some more of those.
All right, big plays.
Harrison County comes to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10.
Hinton back at the quarterback position.
Ball over on the far hash mark. He'll put Lewis in motion. Now Hinton will take it on his own and runs into a truck right at the line of scrimmage.
And he fumbled also.
Oh.
I don't know who's got it. The ball was loose.
Our ball, they're going to say.
Okay.
But Hinton got hit hard. These guys hit hard.
Yeah.
You know, they're older kids, or experienced kids. We'll give him a yard to the 46 because we're nice people. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Ball's on the far hash mark. Jay-Sean Lewis will line up in the slot on the near side. Toomey on the outside here on the wide side. Hinton will put Sumter on his left hip. Shotgun formation. He'll put Bailey in motion left to right. Snap is back to Hinton. The give is going to be to Sumter. And, oh, man, they're dragging Sumter backwards.
That was actually Hunter Jones, 23.
That was Hunter Jones,
yeah.
23, not 24. So Hunter stopped for no yardage. They're going to say his forward momentum was stopped. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. And on 3rd and long this year, Harrison County has only been successful 17% of the time. That's 3 for 18. That's why we can't afford to be in 3rd and long situations.
Right.
Ball's going to be on the far hash mark. There'll be a couple of wideouts this side.
No Wildcat this time. Hinton taking the snap.
Hinton back there. Puts Lewis in motion. Snap is to Jacory. He'll give the ball to Hunter Jones once again, and Hunter is taken down. That's one of those learning things for freshmen.
Yeah.
Other guys are big guys. This time they will mark it for a loss, I believe. Yeah, back to the 44. So a 2-yard loss on the play. That'll bring up 4th down and 11. And Harrison County forced to punt once again. M.J. Hayes once again back deep in punt formation while Toomey will line up to punt. Of course, he didn't punt last time and got a first down. This time, though, he'll kick away. And there's one that's more like it. Hayes will drop it. Fumble! Hayes got the ball right back in his breadbasket. That's one of those things that sometimes the ball bounces funny and away from you.
Yeah.
That time, the ball bounced a funny way. Right into the gut of Hayes.
Right into the breadbasket.
So he is very lucky in that respect as the kick goes all the way down to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, good punt.
So 37-yard punt.
They've had really good hang time and allowed our guys to get down there. Just Hayes was, like you said, it bounced right back up into his belly, and he was able to jump on it. We got timeout.
2 minutes left and timeout. Your score, John Hardin 7 and Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Is your tractor getting up there in hours? Are you looking to add a new piece of equipment to your operation? We know that tractors and other farm machinery can last a long time, but financing new takes no time at all with Ag Credit Express. If it's time for new equipment, you can finance it fast and easy with Express. Ask your local dealer about the Express option or visit us at our Paris office, 201 Commerce Drive, or agcreditonline.com.
Every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington will be having their cattle sale. Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington is located just off I-75 at exit 120 and has many loading docks. To stay up to date with Bluegrass Stockyards, visit bgstockyards.com. From there, you can view market reports, loads and groups, and you can even watch the auctions online. Once again, visit bgstockyards.com, and don't forget every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington's cattle sale.
Get back to play. Richardson under center, puts a man in motion. And
Hayes.
we'll have Hayes with it running.
Yep, number 8.
So MJ Hayes with his first carry of the night gets over the 20 to the 22. So 3-yard gain on the play.
A different formation there, didn't come out in the wing tee.
2nd down and 7, trying to fool us a little bit.
Yeah, split backs.
Looks like they're going to run that split back formation once again.
Yep.
Pittman, though, will be very near Richardson. Snap is back. The give
Williams
is going to
again.
be to Hayes. Hayes goes to the outside. He's got some
Hayes.
running room, and we got a hold on back here. Hayes is going to run it all the way back, but that ball is going to come back.
Yeah.
And we got a couple of thoroughbreds down.
Oh, one down for sure. Yeah.
Toomey down, but he's back up. And
Yeah, I'm not sure.
not sure who that other player is, but holding will be called. It was obvious to everybody in the stadium. And it was necessary. If he doesn't get that hold, then Hayes does not run up the far side.
Right.
Now we got, it might be Bailey.
No, Bailey's 88. They're taking a knee.
Well, he's the one I thought was in. Oh, he wasn't in one injury.
That's the first penalty of the game by either team.
And a big one. So John Hardin with the penalty. Moving back 10 yards.
Still can't tell who the
I can't either.
thoroughbred is that's down.
Trainers are attending to him.
All I can say is that while he was down, he was grabbing towards a knee.
Hate
which
that.
you don't.
Of course, the thoroughbreds without Trip Nichols, who was having a monster game last week down at West Jessamine, out with a broken clavicle and out for the season. So, Trip, if you're listening, we're all thinking about you and praying for you, and hopefully things will work out for you for next year.
Landon Custard.
So Landon Custard will hobble off of the field. He's not putting any pressure on that left leg, so that's not a good sign, but let's hope it's just maybe a twist or something. Either way, the penalty will move the ball back to the 10. Joe Cochran with State Farm Insurance is your good neighbor. Are you looking for a new quote? Give Joe a call at 859-234-3813. As always, Joe says, go Breds.
Thank you, Joe.
59 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 still the score. John Hardin over Harrison County, and now the Bulldogs backed up at their own 10-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Hayes again.
It's going to be to Hayes. Tries to get to the outside. Oh, slips a tackle and then tight ropes the near sideline to get some positive yards. So another good run for MJ Hayes, the senior. They'll say he went out of bounds at the right on the 30-yard line. So 20 yards on the play, and that should be a first down.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
So 1st and 10 from the 30. John Hardin trying to score before the quarter break. Ball's on the near hash mark, and now we're going to have timeouts. There's some confusion on John Hardin's part. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Your score, John Hardin 7 and Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCUYN Sports.
Do you shop at TrueValue.com on the internet? Get free shipping to Van Hook Hardware on all your TrueValue.com orders. Ship UPS at Van Hook Service Center. Be sure to like Van Hook Hardware on Facebook.
The True Value Bargains of the Month, good while supplies last through until the end of the month. Your choice, Pennzoil, 1 quart motor oil, $4.99. Fiser's Telescoping Bypass Looper, $25.99. A Stanley 25-foot control lock tape measure, $9.99. A True Guard Nearly Invincible Tactical Flashlight, $19.99. A Zensar 1-gallon Bullseye 123 primer, $28.99. A Green Thumb 6 cubic foot steel wheelbarrow, only $69. $59.99. A True Value 18-count 39-gallon lawn and leaf bags, $5.99. And a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can, only $27.99. That's Van Hook Hardware on Pike Street in downtown Cynthiana.
All right, we get back to action. First and 10 out of the timeout for the Bulldogs. The give is going to be to Pittman, who goes straight up the middle for positive yardage at the 5-yard gain to the 25. Brings up a 2nd and 5 situation.
Probably one more play this quarter.
Yep, the clock keeps running, and I'm sure they'll keep running as well.
I would imagine so. I'd be
25
very shocked
seconds.
if we saw more than maybe one pass this game.
I'm going to say 3.
Yeah.
Hayes goes in motion.
Hayes gets it.
Gets it over to the far sideline, and dragged backwards prior to getting in the first down. So a nice play by one of the thoroughbreds over there on the far sideline.
Pretty sure it's Carson Sumter.
Good job, Carson.
On the tackle there. Oh, right at the first down marker.
So got the 5 yards he needed. And another first down for John Hardin.
Yeah, I thought he was short also.
That'll be the last play of the first quarter. Your score, John Hardin 7 and Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Everyone is loving the new Angelo's in Cynthiana. New ownership, new management, still same great taste and great food with many added items. Hey, don't forget their daily specials where Strombolis are on special twice a week now and many extra entrees. They even have a new salad bar. How awesome is that? Stop by now for your daily specials. Oh yeah, they still have pizza as well. Angelo's hours are Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Same great location, US 27 South of Cynthiana, or call ahead at 859-298-2112. Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Angelo's Pizza.
Sometimes it's good to know that you don't have to drive all over the state to find the building materials you need to repair your home. 2x4s and nails, paint and brushes and caulk. You know we have the best selection of caulk in town. Also door locks, bolts and screws, treated lumber for your decks. We have quite a few products that no one else in town has. There's too many to mention. Really, I think you'd be surprised. Poindexter Lumber is behind you all the way, and that goes for the thoroughbred teams and Reds baseball. No matter the season, we say go Reds and go Breds. Come down and see the boys.
Finally, back here on the hilltop as we enter the second quarter, John Hardin will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 40. But where can you enjoy a daily lunch buffet until 2:30 and daily food and drink specials as well as weekend margarita specials? El Paracuda.
That's right.
The Mexican restaurant in Harrison Square. Ball's going to be on the near hash mark. Ball's going to be given to Pittman, who goes up the middle and is going to be very close to a first down.
Man.
Pittman just big and strong. Just a junior, too. 7 yards on the carry.
I'll give Pittman a lot of credit, but a lot of that's done by the line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Because we talked about when they came out of the locker room just how big they are. They are a big 4A school. Once again, Richardson under center, which is where he's been all night. And this time we'll give the ball to Pittman again?
Yeah.
And it is Pittman again. And he'll have enough for the first down as they cross midfield.
Yeah, like you said, they've been putting him in different spots, so
yeah,
they line him up in the different positions of the wing tee.
Another first down.
You got an equipment issue.
And a 7-yard gain. Ball's on the Harrison County 46, and now we're going to have officials timeout.
Yeah,
for
something with the helmet of Richardson.
Now Richardson, the quarterback, will snap it back on after consulting with Coach Preston. And now we're back ready to go. Ball's on the far hash mark. Wishbone looking behind of Richardson. This time he will give it
our pass.
A pass, and it's going to be
it was caught
by 14. Number 20. That is DJ Hightower. Good football name. DJ Hightower on basically a play-action pass gets it down to the 23, to a 23-yard pass play, and another first down for the Bulldogs. Coming in with the new play is Bobby Stinson, another senior. A lot of seniors on this club. That's why they're so experienced. And now they'll line up in the I formation, maybe a little bit offset.
Yeah.
Richardson will flip the ball back to Pittman. Pittman looking for a hole, finds one, gets down to the 15 where he's chased out of bounds. So another nice run by the junior, who's going to give every team that John Hardin plays this year fits.
Yes.
And they'll take it to the 15, so an 8-yard gain on the play. Second down and 2. See, they're getting second and short, which really opens up your playbook. Once again, I formation. Richardson gets it to the first man through this time, which
25
is going to be T.J. Williams. I believe that's his second carry of the game. And let's see, they're going to put it on the 14, so only a 1-yard gain. But that will bring up third down and 1 on third and long. Or make that third and short, our opponents are successful 75% of the time on third down. Hopefully this will be part of that 25%. They'll set up in the power I, though. The give is going to be to Pittman, and he easily has first down yardage as he gets inside the 10. So just a very methodical game plan. They're not doing anything special, but they're moving the ball 3 and 4 yards a carry.
Well, you move the ball 3 to 4 or 5 yards when you move the defensive line 3 to 4 to 5 yards the other way.
First and goal from the 9. Pittman gets it and
There's
runs
a loss.
into people. So a good job that time by our interior lineman coming
that
up.
was the first tackle for loss of the game.
Let's see. Good job. Oh,
Sorry.
So for the first time, we stop Pittman, and he's actually going to lose a yard. Back to the 10-yard line. Second down and goal from the 10. Maybe this is where our defense can really stand tall. Stop these guys from getting into the end zone. Power I in behind Richardson. Richardson will give the ball to the
16.
second man through. Is that 16 or 15?
I think it was, maybe it was 15.
15 because 16 is a freshman. Jacoby Linton.
No,
Jacoby
16.
Linton with his 7th carry of the night.
I don't know if they're like us, have different jerseys. That's 16.
Is that 16?
Yeah.
Trey Martin. Well, that's Trey Martin's 9th carry of the year.
Oh, okay.
So Trey Martin gets the ball down to about the 6 on the 4-yard gain, and third and goal from the 6. Come on, Thoroughbreds. Down 7-0. Have a chance to stop the Bulldogs here. The give, though, is going to be to Pittman. Pittman going to be dragged backwards.
Guess who was in on that stop?
Good job.
Jackson Zink.
Jackson Zink on the tackle, and boy, we have really missed Jackson.
him.
He's strong enough to stop people like Mr. Pittman from getting in, and that will go take it to the 5, down to the 4, they're going to say. So 2 yards on the carry. So 4th and goal from the 4.
Kicker is out there.
Going to try for the field goal. This will be a 21-yard attempt. So 21 yards away for the score. Snap good, hold good, kick is on the way, and the kick is going to be good as well. So with 7:34 left to go in the first half, your score, John Hardin 10 and Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
The new rule allows us to feed grain products to deer starting August 1st in Kentucky. Antler Builder Extreme Feed is formulated to attract deer and grow extreme bucks. Because deer use their noses to find food, Antler Builder Extreme's strong aroma can help bring deer in quicker and from further away. Deer can't resist Antler Builder Extreme. Nutrition-focused Antler Builder deer feed, plot seed, essential minerals, blocks, and attractants are designed to help deer reach their genetic potential and hunters develop trophy-quality bucks. See Hinton Mills for Antler Builder branded products.
Feed your farm with Southern States Co-op in Cynthiana. Whether you need feed for dogs, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your local Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all of the animals on the farm and around the house. Stop by Southern States on US 27 south of Cynthiana or call 234-2161. That's 234-2161. Curbside service is available.
Well, a 21-yard field goal by John Hardin, somewhat of a moral victory for Harrison County, stopping the Bulldogs when they got down first and goal from the 9 and pretty much forced to kick that field goal.
I know people aren't big fans of moral victories, but
we'll
I am because that was a good one.
That was. Nice to have Jackson Zink back in the line.
It helps out a lot.
Kick is going to be a line drive. It's going to be
Number 45.
45. That's Daniel Schweitzer. Daniel with a good return. So Harrison County will start at the 30. No, where's the ball?
Where is the ball? Oh,
there's the ball. From about the 34. Down by 10, but it could have been worse. Harrison County's third possession of the night. Ball's going to be in the middle of the field. Lining up wide to the nearest side, Alan Price, one of the seniors on this year's club. Shotgun formation for Hinton. Snap is back. Hinton ball fake, throws it downfield. He's got a man, and it's going to be...
Oh, it was caught anyway.
He caught it. There's also defensive Pettis interference.
Yeah.
Who was that caught that ball?
Tanner Toomey.
Tanner Toomey with the catch. So Harrison County will get another Knuplaw first down all the way to the... Well, they got to decide whether to have the penalty, which will be no.
Right.
And they'll put the ball... I don't see the ball. Well,
yeah.
Let's see. The ball is going to be, I thought it was caught around the 35.
Yeah. 37.
37, okay. So to the 37, so that's 16 and 13, 29-yard pass play.
Nice pass, nice catch.
Yes, absolutely so. From the 37, first and 10 for Harrison. Hinton in pistol formation this time with Sumter behind him. He's got Bailey as a wing. Looks over the defense from the far hash marks with Bailey in motion left to right. Hinton has it, gives it off
Hunter Jones
to Hunter Jones for the third time tonight. And Hunter showing some speed as he hit the line pretty quickly. And got it to, well, they're going to say no gains at the 37. Brings up second down and 10. Well, you know about the Beast Pizza, but don't forget about Snappy's great salads and sandwiches. Just dial 235-7627 right now. That's 235.
Snap.
Very good. Ball's in the middle of the field for this second and 10 play. Now Toomey, I believe, is back there in the Wildcat formation. Puts a man in motion. That's Lewis. Fakes the handoff. And now we got whistles and an illegal procedure against Harrison County. Is that our first?
First penalty.
Okay, I don't like the penalty, but I like the fact that
it's
6:26 left to go in the first half, and we get our first one.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it will put us back 5 yards to the 42.
Yeah, very clean game. Each team with one penalty so far.
Right. Playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. So with the ball at the 42, Harrison County will try again. Let's see if Hinton is back in there. Nope, Toomey is still in the Wildcat formation. Ball double wides left and right. Bailey backs off the line. Jay Sean in motion. The give is going to be
to Jay Sean.
To Lewis.
We got a hold.
We got holding on Harrison County, yep. But he did lose a couple of yards.
Yeah,
they may take the
they'll probably
the run
it.
and not the penalty. We'll see. They'll be about 3rd and 14.
Yeah, they decline. I saw the coach down there.
So on that jet sweep, we lose to the 43, so we lose a yard.
Yeah.
As I said, that brings up 3rd and 16. And 3rd and 16 is not where you want to be. 5:58 left to go in the first half. Harrison County down 10-0. Farm Credit Mid-America offers short-term loans that handle the present so you can focus on the future. Contact Michael Furnish at 859-254-2741 and learn more. Ball's on the near hash mark. Shotgun formation for Hinton. Got Sumter on his right hip. That's Toomey with the carry over to the right side, trying to find an angle, cuts up field, and is going to get about 5 yards, which is still going to be short by a good margin for fourth down coming up. Breds at the 39
Yeah,
line.
you're in your territory. You're probably going to go for it.
Got to go for it here because you're not going to gain anything with a punt hardly.
No.
And
best you could probably hope for is you put him on the 20.
I'm sure Logan is getting better, but this would be about 57-yard field goal attempt.
Easy, big guy. Not yet.
I'm sure Ryan would show him how to do it.
What would you give him on the gain there?
Oh, that's a 4-yard gain to the 39. Ball's on the far hash mark for this 4th and 12 situation. Hinton will put Bailey in motion, right to left, goes to the slot, looks over to the sideline. Now does Hinton.
Timeout.
We have a timeout by Harrison. 4:42 left to go in the first half. Your score, John Hardin 10 and Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
You think a cardiac event will never happen to you, but when it does, you need quality heart care close to home. At Harrison Memorial Hospital in Cynthiana, they offer a cardiac catheterization lab that's open 24/7 and 2 full-time cardiologists on staff, all mere minutes away. HMH's interventional heart specialist, Dr. Matthew Shotwell, uses a team approach to effectively treat acute heart attacks quickly. Dr. Yaz Daboul, trained in advanced cardiac imaging, offers a full range of diagnostic cardiology services, including cardiac MRIs. Harrison Memorial Hospital is accredited by the American College of Cardiology as a chest pain center. And did you know that they are one of only 5 hospitals in Kentucky earning a 5-star quality rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services? In a cardiac emergency, minutes count. So count on Harrison Memorial Hospital.
All right, we get back to play. Harrison County once again facing 4th and 12 from the John Hardin 39. To get back to play, Hinton will be in shotgun formation. Sumter's over on his left hip. Referee signals ready for play. Hinton going back to pass, looking downfield, fires it, mid-range, and it's going in and out.
Got broken
the
up.
Hands of Jay Sean Lewis. A good play by,
Hayes.
I think, M.J. Hayes,
Yeah.
who basically got in the way to where Jay Sean's line of vision was affected, and thus the incomplete pass ensued.
That's a good play call and almost really good execution. Just pretty good play on defense.
Good defensive play.
Yeah.
So John Hardin takes back over. 4:36 left to go in the first half. Let's make it our goal not to let them score. 1st and 10 from the 39. Just like they have all game, the Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage quickly. Wide out Cam McFadden, the senior, on this side. Pittman with the toss.
There's a flag.
Goes to the near midfield, but there is a hanky on the play. Let's check out and see. He got to the 45.
I think maybe formation.
And we're going to have it be procedure penalty against John Hardin. So we'll take that for sure. They've had 4 or 5 penalties tonight.
No, just the second one.
Oh, just the second one?
Well, accepted.
Well, yeah. So ball is at the 34-yard line for a 1st and 15. Ball in the middle of the field. As Richardson brings his team to the line of scrimmage, he'll be under center I formation with Pittman at the tail. The give, though, is going to be to the first man through, and that's 25, T.J. Williams. And T.J., who's run several times tonight, gets positive yardage up to the 37, so a 3-yard gain on the play. And it brings up 2nd down and about 12 as we go under the 4-minute mark here in the first half. Harrison County down 10-0, but our defense has done pretty well, limiting a very explosive John Hardin offense, averaging 33 points per game on the year to just 10 points. Give's going to be to the second man through. That's going to be Pittman, and Pittman just rolls over people and is going to be very close to a 1st down.
Probably just a hair short. Carson Sumter on the stop.
They're going to say 3rd down as they look up, and that is the call. So 1 yard to go for the 1st down after that. Let's see, that was 12-yard run. Okay. So 3rd and 1, very tight formation. Give is going to be to Pittman, who gets the 1st down. Found a hole on the right side, just busted through it. And another first down for John Hardin as the clock rolls down to 3:11. John Hardin just one more timeout left here in the half.
Yeah, they had to waste a couple earlier.
Yeah. Ball's at the 45 after the 6-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Power I formation. Flip is going to be back once again to Pittman. Pittman finds a hole. He's on his way, and nobody's going to catch him this time as Pittman scores his 10th touchdown of the season on a 45-yard run and was nearly untouched as he raced into the end zone. So that will up the lead for John Hardin to 16-0. And for really the first time tonight that Pittman just got away from us. Looks as though the Bulldogs will be going for the traditional 1-point PAT. 2:49 on the clock here in the first half. Holder looks towards the snapper. Snap good, hold a little low. Kick goes on the way, and the kick will be good. So with 2:49 left to go in the first half, your score, John Hardin 17, Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Do you think that working with a financial advisor is like trying to have a conversation in a language you don't speak? Hi, I'm Mark Troxel, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. Good financial advisors will explain things to you in plain English. They should take time to make sure you understand your choices you're making and the possible outcomes. It's my job to keep you informed. Experience the difference for yourself. Contact me at 859-234-0368. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
When you're sick or injured, there's no place like home. That's why they invented home medical equipment. Most people believe that Josh Sorrell invented home medical equipment, but he really didn't. He just developed a way to deliver and service medical equipment better than anyone else. So when the need arises, anything from a cane to a wheelchair, Sorrell Home Medical is the place to go. In Cynthiana on West Pleasant, nobody does it better than Sorrell. Nobody but nobody.
Under 3 to go in the first half. Pittman with a 45-yard touchdown run. Kick is on the way, and it's going to be picked up at about the 8-yard line by Carson Sumter. Sumter finds a hole, and he almost burst through.
That was
the last man that could have tackled him, number 2, that is Nate Gayfield, a senior, was the one that caught him. But a good run back by Sumter. Harrison County has 2 minutes and 42 seconds and 2 timeouts to work with the ball at the 38-yard line.
Well, I know it's only been 2 plays, but the pass to Tanner Toomey for 29 and that last one to Lewis, who was open periodically or for a second. So you may have some options here in the air. Even though they're going to be looking for it now.
Ball's on the near hash mark. Hinton will put Bailey in motion left to right. Looks behind him. It's Sumter. Snap back to Hinton. He'll give the ball to Carson, and he's going to be stopped after a very short gain. 52, who is Jaleel Shelby, a senior.
Good last name.
Yeah. Stopped.
Mr. Shelby was in the backfield.
Sumter for no gain. So 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Thoroughbreds as the clock winds down. Great night for football. Good crowd on hand for tonight's contest. We'll be on the road next week at Bourbon.
Oh, boy.
If you're fed up, call Knupp. Knupp Law handles bankruptcy, disability, and disclosures, or foreclosures. Call Brian if you're in need at 859-988-9658. Hinton puts Sumter on his right hip, now puts Bailey in motion left to right. Double wide to the near side. Handoff, though, is going to be to Sumter. And he gets very short yardage on that. Actually, it was Hunter Jones, excuse me, on that particular run. And no gain on the play. So brings up 3rd down and 10. Timeout. We'll take it as well. 1:37 left in the half. Harrison County trails 17-0. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Is your tractor getting up there in hours? Are you looking to add a new piece of equipment to your operation? We know that tractors and other farm machinery can last a long time, But financing new takes no time at all with Ag Credit Express. If it's time for new equipment, you can finance it fast and easy with Express. Ask your local dealer about the Express option or visit us at our Paris office, 201 Commerce Drive, or agcreditonline.com.
Every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington will be having their cattle sale. Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington is located just off I-75 at exit 120 and has many loading docks. To stay up to date with Bluegrass Stockyards, visit bgstockyards.com. From there, you can view market reports, loads and groups, and you can even watch the auctions online. Once again, visit bgstockyards.com, and don't forget every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington's cattle sale.
All right, as we get back to action out of the timeout, Harrison County takes 3rd and 10 from their own 38. Hinton barks out the signal, gets the snap, fires downfield, and it is going to be caught by Jay-Sean Lewis. Jay-Sean with a terrific catch there, and an up-ball first down for Harrison County. Beautiful.
Put him at the 34.
34, so 12 and
35.
16 is 28. 34-yard pass play. Breds still alive, trying to get on the scoreboard before going in to the locker room. They're going to get it actually to 35. So 15 and 13 is 28. There we go. Bailey moves from left to right. Ball on the far hash mark. Hinton will give the ball to Hunter Jones, and Hunter just rams right into the middle of the line. Clock down to 102. Harrison County with a couple of timeouts. Called one here. So we said 102 left in the half. Harrison County still trailing 17-0, but on the move. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Do you shop at TrueValue.com on the internet? Get free shipping to Van Hook Hardware on all your TrueValue.com orders. Ship UPS at Van Hook Service Center. Be sure to like Van Hook Hardware on Facebook.
The True Value Bargains of the Month, good while supplies last through until the end of the month. Your choice, Pennzoil, 1 quart motor oil, $4.99. Fiskars Telescoping Bypass Looper, $25.99. A Stanley 25-foot control lock tape measure, $9.99. A TrueGuard Nearly Invincible Tactical Flashlight, $19.99. A Zinsar 1-gallon Bullseye 123 primer, $28.99. A Green Thumb 6 cubic foot steel wheelbarrow, only $69.99. A True Value 18-count 39-gallon Lana leaf bags, $5.99. And a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can, only $27.99. That's Van Hook Hardware on Pike Street in downtown Cynthiana.
All right, as we get back to play, 2nd and 9 coming up for the Thoroughbreds as we approach a minute left in the first half. Hinton in shotgun formation at the far hash mark, gets the snap, looks downfield, flushed out of the pocket, running this way, finding someone. Nope, nobody out there, so he keeps on running and stays in bounds until inside the 20.
Nicely done.
Good job by Jacory that time, getting good yardage on that very good run.
They are going to say he stepped out.
Oh, at the
26.
Okay, at the 26. So 8-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down and 1.
Thought he was awful close. He was.
Or no, 2nd down and about 1st and 10 rather.
Oh,
Said
okay.
he got enough for the first down.
He was walking the tightrope.
Yeah. So 9 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 for the Breds. 52 seconds left. We still got a timeout left as well. Ball's on the near hash mark. Hinton gets the snap.
Sumter
gives the ball to Sumter, and
Ball's
Carson
loose.
lost the
Ball's
ball,
loose.
and it looks as though John Hardin is recovered. So the fumble will stop the Breds' advancement down the field. Their first penalty of the night, and their 6th of the season. 6 in 4 games is not bad.
Yeah.
But it's bad right now.
All right. Yeah, moving
So
that ball,
John
you hate
Hardin
to see that.
will take over at the 24, where I'd say they'll be very conservative about things with only 46 seconds left on the clock, and they have no timeouts.
I'm going to bet number 4 gets it.
Yeah. Pittman gets the ball, goes to the left side, now cuts back inside. Escaping tacklers as he does. He's still on his feet.
We got a flag that's going to come back.
We got flags on the play as eventually Alan Price comes in from his corner spot to tackle Pittman, but this is all going to go backwards because of that flag. I'm going to say was probably on a hold on a seal attempt by one of the blockers for John Hardin.
Oh, personal
foul. Head to head.
Blindside, yeah.
Blindside. Okay, so John Hardin with the blindside penalty. Blind.
It occurred at the what would have been the first down marker. So it's gonna be 1st and 15.
1st and 15, back to the 20. So with 35 seconds left, it's even going to be more of a conservative thing.
I bet 4 gets it.
You think so? Yeah. Guess what? Pittman got it. Comes to the near side and almost lost it, but able to secure it before going out of bounds. 35-yard line, they're going to say.
First down.
First down, sure is. So, 20, first down at 35-yard line.
This one might not go for 4.
Snap is back, gives it to Pittman. Pittman ducks his head down, just runs over a couple of people to the 41-yard line.
Yep. Bailey and Wright on the tackle.
And it's a 6-yard gain on the play.
See if they run another one or not.
17 seconds left. They'll have to hurry, and they don't seem to be in a real big hurry as Richardson just getting to the huddle from the sideline. So
I think he's telling the guys,
I think that'll be just about it.
Yeah, we're going to
they will let the clock wind down to 0. Your score, John Hardin from down at E-Town, 17, Harrison County nothing. Just a couple of touchdowns scored by the high-powered John Hardin offense. We invite you to stay tuned now for our halftime show brought to you by Joe Cochran out at State Farm. We'll go over all the scoring and stats from this first half. We'll also take a look at the fall sports that are going on across the Harrison County High School athletic department, as well as a look at our past and future football opponents and what they're doing here in week number 4. All that coming up after this timeout, but once again, your halftime score from here at the athletic complex, John Hardin 17, Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Everyone is loving the new Angelo's in Cynthiana. New ownership, new management, still same great taste and great food with many added items. Hey, don't forget their daily specials where Strombolis are on special twice a week now and many extra entrees. They even have a new salad bar. How awesome is that? Stop by now for your daily specials. Oh yeah, they still have pizza as well. Angelo's hours are Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Same great location, US 27 South at Cynthiana, or call ahead at 859-298-2112. Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Angelo's Pizza.
Sometimes it's good to know that you don't have to drive all over the state to find the building materials you need to repair your home. 2x4s and nails, paint and brushes and caulk. You know we have the best selection of caulk in town. Also door locks, bolts and screws, treated lumber for your decks. We have quite a few products that no one else in town has. There's too many to mention. Really, I think you'd be surprised. Poindexter Lumber is behind you all the way, and that goes for the thoroughbred teams and Reds baseball. No matter the season, we say go Reds and go Breds. Come down and see the boys.
Timing is everything. It's time to get your ground prepared for planting your fall and winter deer food plots. Spray and till your ground now, then sow Antler Builder forage seed during the ideal window before October 1st. Antler Builder forage products only include seed from this year, resulting in higher germination. Try Antler Builder Fall and Winter Mix, Deer Clover Blend, Purple Top Turnips, and Antler Builder Radishes. These are economical, high-protein options to help provide deer with supplemental nutrition all winter. See Hinton Mills for Antler Builder products.
As one of only 5 hospitals in Kentucky earning a 5-star quality rating by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Harrison Memorial Hospital in Cynthiana provides its neighbors with exactly the specialty services they need. Their Women's Health Center offers more personalized care, but it packs a big punch. Larger birthing suites, a secure newborn nursery, and a lactation specialist certified by the International Board Certified Lactation Consultants, all without leaving your community. They really know how to make a new mom feel pampered and special. Their 3 board-certified OBGYNs, Dr. Jennifer Cannon, Dr. Derek Clark, and Dr. Ashley Blake, offer years of expertise. And their OBGYN offices are even located just next door to where you'll deliver on your big day. Harrison Memorial Hospital. They say great things come in smaller packages, boy or girl. How we agree.
Feed your farm with Southern States Co-op in Cynthiana. Whether you need feed for dogs, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your local Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all of the animals on the farm and around the house. Stop by Southern States on US 27 south of Cynthiana or call 234-2161. That's 234-2161. Curbside service is available.
Since 1956, your local hometown station and the home of the Breds and Phillies, WCYN, 1400 AM and 101.3 FM.
Alrighty, back here at the Hilltop, trailing 17-0 at the half against a John Hardin team who got possession of the football 4 times and scored 3. The one time they did not score was there at the end of the half. Scoring began, as you might imagine, in the first possession for John Hardin as they started out from the Harrison County 37-yard line after a short punt by Tanner Toomey that just shanked off his foot. It did take them 8 plays, though, to make it to the end zone, but eventually they did, with Malcolm Adams going in from 3 yards out to score, I believe, his first touchdown of the season. PAT was good, and with 6:08 left to go in the first quarter, John Hardin had a 7-0 lead. Thoroughbreds got a first down on a 28-yard run on a fake punt by Tanner Toomey, but eventually had to punt the ball away, getting the ball down to the 19 this time. But then a 14-play drive for the Bulldogs that ended up going 77 yards. Had to be stopped by the Harrison County defense, and it was stopped. They did go for the field goal and got the 21-yard field goal to go up by a score of 10-0. Harrison County 3 and out. The next time they got a first down on a Toomey pass, a pass from Hinton to Toomey, but eventually had to give the ball away. And on downs, giving John Hardin the ball back. They started out at their own 39-yard line, and it only took them 4 plays to score. This time it was Cavalli Pittman exploding through a hole on the right side and just basically outrunning the Harrison County defense on a 45-yard jaunt. The PAT was good, and with 2:49 left to go in the first half, John Hardin had a 17-0 lead, and that is what your score is here at the half. Well, while the Harrison County High School marching band plays, we'll take a break. Come back and have Trent take a look at the stats right after this. You're listening to the Halftime Show, brought to you by Joe Cochran out at State Farm on WCYN Sports.
Investments can behave differently over time, and as a result, your balances of stocks and bonds can shift. Hi, I'm Mark Troxel, your Cynthiana Edward Jones financial advisor. If your portfolio is out of balance, you may be taking more risk than you realize. Learn more by asking for our new report, Maintain Your Balance. Call 859-234-0368. That's 234-0368. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Y'all tired of all those radio ads that repeat their business phone number about 5 times? Worry the horn off an anvil. Josh Sorrell's not going to do that to you. Sorrell Home Medical has the best service in the area and can handle your medical equipment needs. Simple as that. As to our phone number, ask your neighbor. Most people have our phone number memorized. Better still, come on into our showroom and check us out. We're on West Pleasant in Cynthiana. Y'all drive careful now, here.
Welcome back here at the Hilltop. It's 17-0. John Hardin Bulldogs lead. Let's take a look at some individual and team statistics. First for the Bulldogs. John Hardin gained 215 yards of offense in that first half. 1 pass, 1 completion for 23 yards and everything else on the ground. Number 4, Pittman, 16 carries, 141 yards.
Oh, my gosh.
And a touchdown. Adams, couple carries for 9 and a touchdown. Williams, 4 for 10. Hayes, 3 for 28. And number 16, who I forgot to put his name down, Martin, 1 carry for 4 a total of 192 yards of rushing and 215 of offense. John Hart had 3 penalties, no turnovers, and 8 first downs. For Harrison County, a really pretty solid offensive output, 105 yards of total offense in the first half. Corey Hinton 4 for 5 for 56 yards. And Tanner Toomey caught 2 for 31. Jay Sean Lewis caught 2 for 25. And so that is the air attack. And then on the ground, as a team, 49 yards on 16 carries. Tanner Toomey, 4 carries for 29. And then Corey Hinton, 2 carries for 10. Jay Sean Lewis, 2 carries for 7. Carson Sumter, 3 carries for 3. And Hunter Jones, 5 carries, but just a net 0 on the yardage, 105 yards. 1 turnover, 1 fumble lost for the Breds. 4 cut-up-law first downs, and only 1 penalty. So that is how the statistics look as the Harrison County Marching Band performs for the crowd here at halftime. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll talk about other fall sports and past and future opponents for Harrison County football. You're listening to the State Farm with Joe Cochran halftime show here on WCYN Sports.
Is your tractor getting up there in hours? Are you looking to add a new piece of equipment to your operation? We know that tractors and other farm machinery can last a long time, but financing new takes no time at all with Ag Credit Express. If it's time for new equipment, you can finance it fast and easy with Express. Ask your local dealer about the Express option or visit us at our Paris office, 201 Commerce Drive, or agcreditonline.com.
Every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington will be having their cattle sale. Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington is located just off I-75 at exit 120 and has many loading docks. To stay up to date with Bluegrass Stockyards, visit bgstockyards.com. From there, you can view market reports, loads and groups, and you can even watch the auctions online. Once again, visit bgstockyards.com, and don't forget every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington's cattle sale.
All righty, back here at the Hilltop, Harrison County trailing John Hardin 17-0. Take a look at the other fall sports and how things are going with them, and the news is not good. The volleyball team now 5-6 on the year after having lost 4 matches in a row. They lost a couple this past week. On Monday, they went down to West Jessamine right after the football team did and got shut out 3-0. Then on Tuesday, they hosted Montgomery County, and that didn't go too well either. This week coming up, 3 matches for our volleyball team. On Tuesday, we'll host Pendleton County here on the Hilltop at 7. On Wednesday, we'll take the short trip to Williamstown to take on the Lady Demons. That also will start at 7. And then on Thursday, we'll host Bracken County at 7:30. You can hear all the action of that particular match right here on WCYN, as Ed Lewis will have all the action of Harrison County and Bracken County volleyball. Girls soccer team not doing very well either, as they've lost 6 in a row and now see their record drop to 2-9. They had a couple of losses this past week. On Monday, they went down to Lawrenceburg and lost to the Lady Bearcats of Anderson County 4-2. Then on Wednesday, they hosted the Lady Rebels of Boone County, but once again, could not find the ingredients for a victory, losing 3-0. Tomorrow, our girls soccer team will be right here on the Hilltop for an 11:30 start as they'll take on Richmond Model. On Monday, they'll take a trip up to northern Kentucky to take on Calvary Christian. That will start at 6:15. And then on Wednesday, our girls soccer team will return home to face East Jessamine as the Lady Jaguars come to town for a 7:30 start. Boys soccer team now 2-5-1 as they tied Pendleton County up in Falmouth back on Tuesday, a 2-2 score. Couple of matches coming up for our boys soccer team this week. On Tuesday, we'll take the trip over to Georgetown to take on the Scott County Cardinals. That's an 8 o'clock start. Then on Thursday, they will return to Scott County to take on Madison Central. That will also take place at 8 o'clock. cross-country team off this week, at least as far as competition is concerned. Our golf teams will be fairly busy, at least the boys will be this week. On Monday, they'll host Bracken County up at the Country Club. And then on Wednesday, our guys will go to Pendleton Hills up in Pendleton County to take on the Wildcats. Is that a pretty good place to play?
It's okay. I just never liked it because I never played good there.
Oh, okay.
It's not a bad course,
right,
but it's just never could do any good.
Never could tackle it, eh?
No.
Meanwhile, our girls will take on Scott County and Great Crossing at Cherry Blossom.
Good track. Nice track. The only other one outside of Lexington better than that is Houston Oaks.
Oh, really? Which one is better between the two?
Cherry Blossom, Houston Oaks. Houston Oaks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Well,
in my humble opinion.
You have a better opinion than a lot of people. So if you say it's better, it's better.
But no, Cherry Blossom is a very nice course.
Yes,
very nice.
That's what I've heard. Like I said, Scott County and Great Crossing will take on our girls there on Monday. Also, our golf team will be our guests on Let's Talk Sports in the morning, so we'll have a chance to talk to the seniors. And as their season basically rounding things out, they've got next week's competition and then regional starts. So golf season gets started earlier than any other sport except for maybe cross country.
Yep.
And they end a whole long ways more or faster than anybody else. But I'd say that's a weather-related
used to not be that way back in my day, but now it is.
Now it is.
Back in your day? Back in my day. Back 25 plus years ago.
When you had 2 irons and 1 wood.
we had a little bit of technology.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah. We had the Callaway Big Bertha.
I see. Like we were talking about, our marching band just got done with their performance. Came in 4th last Saturday over at Dunbar. Tomorrow they'll try to improve as they'll be in competition at Lafayette High School. Our marching band will take to the field in competition at 11:45. So if you're thinking about heading to Lexington to support our high school marching band, 11:45 tomorrow will be when we will be playing in competition in the preliminary round, and obviously hoping to get to the championship round as well later that afternoon and into the night. As far as our past football opponents and future football opponents are concerned, Bracken County, who Harrison County lost to in the opener 42-0, 2-1 on the season after thumping Nicholas County last week 46-6. They're hosting the Pirates of Berea in Brooksville tonight. Estill County also 2-1 after beating Harrison County. They upended the Comets of West Carter 24-14. They're on the road this week at Bath County. West Jessamine 1-2 on the season. Their only win coming against Harrison County. Begin a 5-game road trip with a trip to Greene County tonight. Bourbon County, who Harrison County will play in Paris next Friday, 0-3 on the season. They lost to Western Hills at home at Adena Fields, 46-0. Lost at Williamsburg, 38-20 down on the Tennessee line. And then last week, lost over in Mount Sterling to Montgomery County, 49-12. Tonight they'll try to get into the winning column with a trip down to Stanford to take on Lincoln County, where they have the best steak sandwiches ever, as we've talked about before. I wish we'd get Lincoln County on the schedule so I could go down there and play and get some steak sandwiches. I'm just saying. Grant County having a tremendous season so far at 3-0. They have outscored their opponents 108-17. Wow. Tonight, a true test, as they'll host the Rockets of Rockcastle County. If they can beat Rockcastle like they've beaten Wagner, Fort Knox, and Covington Holy Cross, the Braves are for real. Mason County also 3-0 on the season after winning at Fleming County last Saturday. They actually moved their game during the storm from Friday to Saturday.
Right.
And eventually won over the Panthers anyway, 54-20 to advance to increase to 3-0. Tonight they're at Boyd County.
I saw an update on that. Boyd County is leading 3-0 at half.
Oh my! Defensive struggle.
Yes.
Mason County had scored 119 coming into that game tonight, so very much stuffed. Covington Catholic picked up their first win at home last week against Simon Kenton, 42-3. to go to 1-2 on the year. They're now ranked 5th in the state tonight at Dixie Heights, one of their traditional rivals up there in northern Kentucky. Holmes still struggling after losing at home 36-6 to Lloyd Memorial. They've been outscored so far this year 104-6. Tough year for the home Bulldog. Tonight they're at Covington Scott, a 5A school, so the Eagles may thump the Bulldogs tonight as well. Garrett County 1-2 after losing at Bullitt Central last week, 35-21. Tonight hosting the Briar Jumpers of Somerset. So there's our past and future football opponents. Back here at the Hilltop, Harrison County trails John Hardin 17-0. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Do you shop at TrueValue.com on the internet? Get free shipping to Van Hook Hardware on all your TrueValue.com orders. Ship UPS at Van Hook Service Center. Be sure to like Van Hook Hardware on Facebook.
The True Value Bargains of the Month, good while supplies last through until the end of the month. Your choice, Pennzoil, 1 quart motor oil, $4.99. Fiskars Telescoping Bypass Looper, $25.99. A Stanley 25-foot control lock tape measure, $9.99. A True Guard nearly invincible tactical flashlight, $19.99. A Zensar 1-gallon Bullseye 123 primer, $28.99. A Green Thumb 6 cubic foot steel wheelbarrow, only $69.99. A True Value 18-count 39-gallon Lana leaf bags, $5.99. And a Rubbermaid 32-gallon roughneck trash can, only $27.99. That's Van Hook Hardware on Pike Street in downtown Cynthiana.
Alrighty, back here at the Hilltop, Harrison County will kick off to begin things here as the appearance of Logan Harris for the first time tonight after sitting patiently on the sidelines, or maybe standing. Probably standing.
I'd say he's been standing.
Now gets his chance to kick. Freshman's punt, or boot, is going to be fielded by number 18, Sebastian Moorer. Moorer, a sophomore, as the ball kind of squibbed it toward him, and he wisely just dove on it, as a lot of times you try to pick that thing up, it squirts away.
I'm sure that was the idea there by the coaching staff to maybe try to, not necessarily onside, but.
Ball will be on the 40. 1st and 10, ball's on the near hash mark. Once again, Pittman at the tail on that power I formation as Richardson goes under center. He'll give the ball to Pittman. Pittman finds a hole on the left side and is going to be taken down by Tanner Toomey. Tanner came into the game tonight as Harrison County's leading tackler with 32. But a fine play there, bringing down the very quick Pittman after only a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 to go. Well over 100 yards for Pittman, who came in averaging 215 rushing yards per game.
Well on his way.
Ball's on the far hash mark. Pitch is going to be to Pittman. Cuts upfield. Carson Sumter there to bring him down, though, after a short gain. So good job by Sumter. And they'll give him a yard to the 40, actually 2 yards to the 47. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Because they've had many 3rd and shorts, a lot of 3rd down conversions tonight for John Hardin. Our defense came in giving up short yardage 3rd down opportunities. Not very good, 75%. Richardson under center. He'll give the ball to Pittman. Pittman goes straight up the middle and has a 1st down. We had it stuffed there in the middle, anticipating he would try to go up the middle, and he got there anyway. So a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Put the ball at the 43, so 10-yard gain on the play. As the 4th play of this opening drive for John Hardin will ensue soon. Joe Cochran with State Farm Insurance is your good neighbor. Looking for a new quote? Give Joe a call at 859-234-3813. As always, Joe says, go Breds. Ball on the far hash mark. The give is to Pittman again. Well, actually, is that Hayes? Maybe?
I think it was Pittman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4.
Pittman on the carry, his 4th carry in as many plays. And we'll pick up a couple of yards. Yeah, 2 yards to the 41.
It's his 20th carry of the night.
Wow. Came in averaging 21. So close to his average. He'll probably exceed the 21, averaging on the year 10 yards per carry. Just an amazing kid. Give us to Pittman again, goes straight up the middle, comes to the outside, and he's going to be having another first down. So good job by Pittman as he's finding the holes now. 29-yard line after that 12-yard gain. So we're going to see a steady diet of Cavalli Pittman.
What I can say is that Pittman is underneath that 10-yard per gain average.
Yes, we're doing a better job against him.
Not a whole lot under, but it's under.
But let's wait till the end of the game to assess that number. First runner through is Pittman. This time he'll get the ball.
Braxton Kohlmeyer wrapping him up.
Kohlmeyer in there. Good job, Braxton. Ball gets to the 27. So only 2 yards on the play. Brings up second down and 8 for John Hardin on the first possession of the second half. They've already run over 3 minutes off of that clock. Handoff this time is to Pittman, finds a hole,
and
jumps over to the other side, and makes it into the end zone. So a good run by Pittman, cutting out to his left against the grain, and our guys just were not in position after that 27-yard touchdown run. And just like that, the lead for John Hardin here in the second half grows to 23-0. 8:39 left to go in the quarter. Well, that was just a little bit too easy.
It's hard to stop.
You're coming in for his attempt. He's already got a field goal as well, so having a good night. The snap by the long snapper is good. The hold good. The kick is on the way, and the kick is going to be good as well. So with 8:39 left to go in the third quarter, your score, John Hardin 24, Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Everyone is loving the new Angelo's in Cynthiana. New ownership, new management, still same great taste and great food with many added items. Hey, don't forget their daily specials where Strombolis are on special twice a week now and many extra entrees. They even have a new salad bar. How awesome is that? Stop by now for your daily specials. Oh yeah, they still have pizza as well. Angelo's hours are Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Same great location, US 27 South of Cynthiana, or call ahead at 859-298-2112. Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Angelo's Pizza.
Sometimes it's good to know that you don't have to drive all over the state to find the building materials you need to repair your home. 2x4s and nails, paint and brushes and caulk. You know we have the best selection of caulk in town. Also door locks, bolts and screws, treated lumber for your decks. We have quite a few products that no one else in town has. There's too many to mention. Really, I think you'd be surprised. Poindexter Lumber is behind you all the way, and that goes for the thoroughbred teams and Reds baseball. No matter the season, we say go Reds and go Breds. Come down and see the boys.
Now as we get back to play, the kickoff is on its way and will bounce into the end zone. So Harrison County gets the ball back without a return. Well, where can you enjoy a daily lunch buffet until 2:30 and daily food and drink specials as well as weekend margarita specials?
El Pradito.
You're correct. The Mexican restaurant in the Harrison Square. You are correct.
You are correct, sir. Hey-o.
Help. Ball's on the 20-yard line as we do our worst Carson.
Yeah,
Ed McMahon.
The worst Ed McMahon ever tried on the broadcast airwaves.
Yeah, I think it's a first, though. I can't ever remember mimicking Ed McMahon ever before. Mainly because he's been dead for a little while. Hinton throws the ball to the far sideline and is going to be caught.
Jay Sean.
For about an 8-yard gain by Jay Sean Lewis, who somehow or another is shaking himself free as he's had opportunities to catch the ball several times tonight. They'll say he got pushed out of bounds at the 28. So second down and 2 after that pass play. Jay Sean on a journey to become the all-time leader in receiving yards at Harrison County. Coming into tonight, needed 165 yards to pass Jovan Williams. Man in motion,
That was Toomey.
Toomey with the carry. Oh, and there's about 6 different John Hardin Bulldogs there to greet him. So loss on the play by Toomey on the Wildcat formation. Well, they may have given us forward progress. I shouldn't speak that quickly. They'll put it at the 26, so a 2-yard loss. They're actually a loss on the play. I'll bring up 3rd down and 4. On 3rd and short, Harrison County has been successful only 57% of the time. I'd like to have that closer to the 70 percentage mark on 3rd and short. 7:16 on the clock here in the 3rd. Harrison County trying to get their first down of the 3rd quarter here. Hinton back in the game at the quarterback, has Sumter on his left hip. Showing blitz, here they come. Hinton looking downfield, fires it, and he's going to have a first down.
Yep, Jay Sean again.
Lewis settled down after he got past the first down yard marker, and Hinton, despite the pressure, was able to get him the ball. Let's see, 30-yard line, 4-yard gain on the play. And first down for the Thoroughbreds.
Law
first down.
Law first down.
So let's just keep the ball moving.
Yep.
Don't worry about the scoreboard and just put points up. Get that goose egg off of there. Ball's now on the far hash mark, lining up wide to the near side. Didn't see who that was before he turned around. Snap is back to Hinton. Looks to his right, fires that way. Oh, and he's got Tanner Toomey, who catches it. It busted out. I think when he got to the ground, it must have jostled it free because he actually took a couple of steps, it looked like, from here, but they're going to say that indeed it was an incomplete pass. Nice throw that time by Kenton. He's had a couple of nice throws this time down the field. But with the clock stopped, it's 2nd and 10 yards to go. Ball still on the 30-yard line. Well, you know about the Beast Pizza, but don't forget about Snappy's great salads and sandwiches. Just dial 235-7627 right now. That's 235.
Snap.
Where's this?
I got to change it up. I can't do the same play every single time.
Well, this is true, or else we'll figure you out.
I know. You got to mix it up, man.
Can't figure you out, man. Snap is back to Hinton. Oh, and a busted play.
Well,
Hinton goes up the middle row, making something out of nothing, and got first down yardage.
Nice play, Jacory.
So good job by Jacory. Just a little bit of a bobble on the snap, and it forced Hinton to rethink his original idea, and he just took off.
Got a first down out of it.
Another Knuppelaw first down for Harrison County. Ball is going to be at the 41, we'll say. So an 11-yard gain on the play. One of the best runs we've had tonight, in fact. So good recognition by the sophomore when it was time to duck and run.
Besides the fake punt.
Yes, that was the best play of the night. But that was using a little trickery. Ball's in the middle of the field. Toomey will line up wide to the far side near the Harrison County sideline. Breds put 4 wide. Sumter in the backfield along with Hinton. Snap back to the sophomore. Looks to his right. Here comes the rush. He's flushed out of the pocket. Getting some pocket.
Oh, that's
close
a flag.
to a helmet-to-helmet. And they are indeed going to call it a helmet-to-helmet on John Hardin. That was an easy call.
Yeah.
It's all for the safety of the kid. So, 15-yard penalty. And a personal foul, which is the first major penalty of the night for either team. No, we had the helmet-to-helmet earlier, too.
The blind side,
The blind side, right. So 15 yards, 8 and 7 should be at the 43, and it indeed is at the 43, where there's another Knuppelaw first down.
So what was the gain on the play?
1 yard.
Okay.
Yeah. Before he got plastered.
Yeah, he did.
Hinton will stay in there this time and line up. He was originally lined up as a wide receiver, now in the slot, as Toomey will be in the Wildcat formation.
That play would have been called targeting if it was on Saturday.
Yes, it would have been, which is what it really is. Why don't they call it in high school? Here's Toomey with the snap, goes to his right. Oh, and there's a couple of big old John Hardin Bulldogs there to take him down before he could get his feet going. So that will be for a loss back to the 44. So a 1 yard loss on the play brings up second down and 11. 4:43 left to go in the third. Harrison trails 24-0. They trailed 17-0 at the half. Looking for their first victory of the season against a 2-1 John Hardin squad. But right now, things are not looking good for the good guys. On a great night for football or baseball, whichever one you like. Ball's on the far hash mark. Hinton in shotgun formation with Sumter on his left hip. Oh, we almost had some movement there. Hinton looking downfield, fires it in the middle. It's going to be caught, nope, in and out of the hands of Toomey for the incomplete pass as he was
unfortunately
contacted as soon as the ball got there. That'll bring up a third down and 11 situation for our guys. Officials take a look to make sure the ball's where it's supposed to be. And the Breds taking a little more time than normal to get the play call in to the fellas and call it out as Hinton will be in shotgun formation again.
Now they got
is that Toomey? Toomey back out there
Hinton
again.
out here wide, closest to us.
Yeah. Snap is back to Toomey, takes it on his own, comes to the near sideline, cuts upfield, and is taken down just after he crosses the 40-yard line, which will bring up a fourth down and 5, or mainly 6 situation from the 39. So 5 yards on the play from the 44 to the 39. So a big play for Harrison County here as they try to get a score. 3:37 left to go in the third. Breds with one of their deeper penetrations of the night. Ball's on the near hash mark at the John Hardin 39. Hinton has Bailey in front of him.
Timeout.
And now timeout called. 3:21 left to go in the third. Your score, John Hardin 24, Harrison County nothing. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Like our business, your farm business has been built on trust. That's why we don't take your trust lightly. Whether you're a first-time customer or an old friend, we'll work hard to earn your trust with thoughtful, experienced advice about the right products for your unique farming operation. For trusted products, trusted advice, and trusted service, see the Hinton Mills team, Fleming County Farm Supply, Japetown Mill, Mayslick Mill, Frank Hinton & Son, Hinton Mills Cynthiana, and Hinton Mills Mount Sterling. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918.
Feed your farm with Southern States Co-op in Cynthiana. Whether you need feed for dogs, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your local Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all of the animals on the farm and around the house. Stop by Southern States on US 27 south of Cynthiana or call 234-2161. That's 234-2161. Curbside service is available.
All right, we get back to play. Harrison County facing a 4th and 6 situation this season on 4th down. Harrison County successful just 10% of the time. 1 out of 10. Ball's on the near hash mark. Come on, Breds. Hinton in shotgun formation. Gets the snap, looks downfield, fires to his right. He's got a man open, and the ball is knocked out of the hands of Jay Sean Lewis at the last second by a Bulldog. And the Breds will have to turn the ball over. Yeah, as Jacory gets older, he'll learn to put a little more zip on those kind of balls.
Yeah, he's going to get stronger too, and his arm strength's going to get better.
He'll be fine. So John Hardin will get the ball back. 3:15 left in the third quarter. They'll start from their own 39-yard line. Under center Richardson, he'll give the ball to Pittman. Pittman trying to find some running room, but there's not much there, so only a very short gain on the play, as he has been an absolute Earl Campbell-like workhorse out there tonight. They'll put the ball down at the 43, so a 4-yard gain. Brings up second down and 6. Reds at Bourbon next week. The old-time rivalry continues. Going back to pass is Richardson, and overthrows his intended receiver.
Because he was open.
Who was wide open and had gotten a couple of steps, but the ball was well beyond his outstretched arm for the incomplete pass. Only the second pass attempt they've made tonight.
That is correct.
Now 1 for 2 as we go to 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Ball still at the 43, the Harrison County, or the John Hardin 43. So big play defensively for our guys. Let's stuff them. The pitch is going to be back to Pittman. Pittman looking for
Carson Marshall.
Down by Carson Marshall. Way to go, Carson, as he chased down Pittman. And Pittman they're going to call it no gain on the play.
Okay.
So 4th down and 6 coming up. Our opponents so far this year have been successful on 4th down 43% of the time, which is a little high. But they're going to punt anyway. Harrison County not really buying it. Now they'll back somebody up.
Is that Bailey?
It's Bailey. Now did we have somebody jump?
Oh, no.
Great. And we have had so few flags tonight. If it is indeed against us.
Yeah, I guess it could be against them.
And it's
Yay.
procedure against John Hardin.
Hip, hip, hooray.
That's right. So,
I mean, unless I've missed one, Harrison County only has 1 penalty tonight.
I think there's only been one.
Yeah.
Backed them up 5 yards to the 38, where it's going to be 4th and more difficult, 4th and 12, although they were going to kick anyway. Bailey looking over to the sideline to see if they want him to back up into punt formation. He's staying right up on the line, though, so nobody back. Bailey's still looking over to the sideline, but they're basically saying, no, we want you to stay where you are.
Just watch that ball.
Snap. Oh, it's over the punter's head, and he's going to have to eat it at about his own 15-yard line.
Nice.
So just a terrible snap.
And way over his head. Nothing the punter could do there.
61, who is their kicker, Isaiah Curry, a senior. And the Breds are in business. Sorry, Mr. Curry, but you get benefit of the ball going back.
Negative.
Highly negative yardage.
Negatively.
Back to the 15, so that's a 23-yard loss on the play.
23.
That hurts. If you're
that hurts his average, Jim.
Yeah, big time. So Harrison County with 1:51 left to go have the ball in the catbird seat at the 15-yard line of John Hardin. Shotgun formation for Hinton. He's got Sumter on his left hip. He gives the ball to Carson. Sumter goes in the middle of the crowd and makes some good yardage, but hold on to the ball, Sumter. They're all in there trying to get the ball away from your outstretched hand.
Carson did a good job of carrying
yes, he did.
A Bulldog or two, but yeah, you're right. You got to make sure you protect that ball.
They'll put the ball down at the 9. So a 6-yard gain on the play. Harrison County on the move with 1:42 left to go in the third, trying to get their first score of the ball game and get that goose egg off the scoreboard. Ball's going to be in the middle of the field. Braxton Kohlmeyer brings his team to the line of scrimmage. They'll have double wides left and right with Hinton at the quarterback position and Sumter on his left hip. Hinton calls out the play, puts Jay Sean in motion. The give, though, is going to be to Sumter, who goes up the middle and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice.
Carson Sumter puts Harrison County in the lead with his 3rd score of the season.
Really like that play there. Well designed, well executed, very well done.
Well, we'd set him up throughout the game by giving the ball to Jay Sean on the jet sweep this time. Faked it and gave the ball to Sumter, and they were not expecting it. Good job. Logan Harris coming in for the PAT. He's 0 for 1 this season, looking to go 1 for 2. Who'd you say his holder is?
I'm pretty sure it's...
is it Tanner?
Tanner.
Okay, so Toomey the holder. Harris, ready. Snap good, hold good. Kick is on the way, and the kick is going to be good as well. Logan Harris with his first point in his varsity career, the first of many. 1:12 left to go in the third. Your score now, John Hardin 24 and Harrison County 7. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
A cancer diagnosis is never a good thing, But knowing you can receive quality oncology care in your own community is. Harrison Memorial Hospital in Cynthiana, Kentucky is excited to offer hematologist-oncologist Dr. Michael Horn. Dr. Horn is board certified and has spent more than 20 years treating cancer patients. He's joined by oncology nurses specially trained in chemotherapy administration. They offer a chemotherapy and infusion therapy suite, making travel to treatment easier. A proud member of the UK Markey Cancer Center affiliate network, Harrison Memorial Hospital offers diagnosis, treatment, and research at the local level. Accredited by the Commission on Cancer, they've even earned a 5-star quality rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Treating cancer close to home can make all the difference.
Alrighty, Harrison County has gotten on the scoreboard with a minute 12 left in the third. Harris about to kick off. Kick is going to be a bouncer. Gets past the initial line and diving on it, and the ball's still loose. But the ball eventually comes into the hands of, I believe, number 12, B.J. Stewart, a junior, on the recovery. So the Breds making things interesting by just continuing to hustle out there, which is something we've talked about all year long.
No quit.
This is a no-quit team, and that's the kind you like to coach. They'll set the ball at the 30, I believe.
You're right.
So that's where John Hardin will take over. 1:08 left to go in the third. John Hardin has scored on all but one possession so far if you take out the end of the half. That was the last time they had the ball. Richardson will be under center with a power eye behind him. Gives the ball to Pittman, and Pittman runs into a wall of
that was
Thoroughbreds.
Brock Sexton, if I'm not mistaken.
Sexton with the tackle of Pittman.
Or 55, sorry, C.J. White. 55, not
CJ
75.
had the fumble recovery last week. No gain on the play. Brings up second down and 10. Breds playing with that same kind of energy they had in the second half last week. Once again, Richardson will go under center, and once again gives the ball to Pittman, looking for a hole, slipped a couple of tackles, and will be taken down, but not until he gets first down yardage up to about the 45. Got to wrap those guys up. 14 yards on the gain with 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Might have time for one more play. It's Richardson.
Yeah, they'll get one more off.
Richardson relays the message from the sideline to the rest of his teammates. Power eye formation. Richardson gives the ball to Pittman. Pittman will be taken down after a very short game.
Jackson Zink.
Jackson Zink in there. And that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Your score, John Hardin 24, Harrison County 7. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of your comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work towards meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Mark Troxel, your Cynthiana Edward Jones financial advisor at 136 East Pike Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
40 years in the medical equipment business. In 1984, John Sorrell started his medical equipment business. Since then, his son Josh has joined him. Together, they have improved many lives by helping folks breathe, walk, and sleep better. Sorrell's same-day service makes the difference. You don't stay in business 40 years if you're not doing it right. Sorrell Home Medical Equipment, West Pleasant in Cynthiana. Take care of yourselves and each other.
Alrighty, back here at the Hilltop. 12 minutes left to go in this contest between the Bulldogs of John Hardin and our Thoroughbreds. Right now, John Hardin with the football facing second down and 9. Give off is to Pittman, who
nice
gets
defensive
a couple
play.
of yards. And once again, we do a nice job of pursuit to bring Pittman down, who's got to be close to 30 carries.
Yeah, that's number 28.
Yeah, that's close to 30. They'll put the ball down at the 47, so a 2-yard gain there. Brings up third down and 7. Come on, Breds. Doing well so far. Let's not let Pittman slip through our fingers again, or whoever might be carrying the ball.
I wouldn't be shocked to see maybe like a toss or a pitch out. after going up the middle over and over and over.
Would not be surprised.
Ah,
You got a fake
that's what we're
naked
saying.
bootleg to the near side, and Richardson has enough for the first down.
Thought we'd get something different. Didn't see
So,
that one.
good job there by Richardson and
Good
the
play call.
staff of John Hardin to call that play, which we did not anticipate. So, the ball comes to the 35, so that's 15-3, an 18-yard gain and a first down for the Bulldogs. Now, when you got an arsenal
Yeah.
like Cavalli Pittman, those kind of plays
Oh,
get
yeah.
easy.
That's a fantastic play call.
Oh, yeah. Just kind of holding on to it throughout the rest of the game. Give on the next play is to Pittman. He runs into the middle of the Harrison County line. And
Zink was there first.
Jackson Zink, who's having a tremendous night in his first night back after that injury, and just really playing like Jackson Zink has played the last 3 years for us, ever since a freshman. I think a uniform timeout or whatever they call it.
Real timeout now. I think.
Real timeout now. 10:45 left to go. Your score, John Hardin 24, Harrison County 7. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Is your tractor getting up there in hours? Are you looking to add a new piece of equipment to your operation? We know that tractors and other farm machinery can last a long time, but financing new takes no time at all with Ag Credit Express. If it's time for new equipment, you can finance it fast and easy with Express. Ask your local dealer about the Express option or visit us at our Paris office, 201 Commerce Drive, or agcreditonline.com.
Every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington will be having their cattle sale. Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington is located just off I-75 at exit 120 and has many loading docks. To stay up to date with Bluegrass Stockyards, visit bgstockyards.com. From there, you can view market reports, loads and groups, and you can even watch the auctions online. Once again, visit bgstockyards.com, and don't forget every Monday and Tuesday at 9 a.m., Bluegrass Stockyards Lexington's cattle sale.
All right, we get back to play. The ball slips back to Pittman, and he just runs over people, and now slips a couple of tackles and gets into the end zone, and that one was our fault.
That one was all Pittman, too.
That was Pittman slicing through our defense, but we missed at least 5 tackles that would have brought him down, and now we've got an injured thoroughbred down as well at about the 30. So Pittman with a 33-yard run, and he's going to have near
33.
Yeah, near 300 yards of rushing tonight.
Not quite, but it's up
Ran
there.
for 133 against us last year, so we knew that he was a special player. He's only a junior.
258 yards on 30 carries.
His high this year was against Iroquois last week when he had 270.
How many carries did he have?
Oh, good question. I think it was like 21.
Okay, so he's had 30 tonight.
Well, he's had, that's a lot more carries than he did against Iroquois.
Yeah.
Still don't know who the injured thoroughbred is. Now he's about to sit up and stand up. So
It's Brock Sexton.
yeah. So he'll walk it off. So he might have
That's
just
good.
had his ankle twisted. Now he's wanting to go back to the huddle, and they're saying, no, you got to come out for one
gotta
play.
Come over here.
Yep. Brock Sexton, a junior. Right tackle, defensive end on defense. Good player. So now the John Hardin Bulldogs will line up for the PAT. They now lead 30-7 and trying to make it a 24-point game if the kicker can make this particular kick here. Holder saying, are you ready? He says, yeah. Snap good, hold good, kick on the way, and the kick is going to be good as well. So with 10:33 left to go, your score now, John Hardin 31, Harrison County 7. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Do you shop at TrueValue.com on the internet? Get free shipping to Van Hook Hardware on all your TrueValue.com orders. Ship UPS at Van Hook Service Center. Be sure to like Van Hook Hardware on Facebook.
The True Value Bargains of the Month, good while supplies last through until the end of the month. Your choice, Pennzoil, 1 quart motor oil, $4.99. Fiskars Telescoping Bypass Looper, $25.99. A Stanley 25-foot control lock tape measure, $9.99. A TrueGuard Nearly Invincible Tactical Flashlight, $19.99. A Zinsar 1 gallon Bullseye 123 primer, $28.99. A Green Thumb 6 cubic foot steel wheelbarrow, only $69.99. A True Value 18 count 39 gallon lawn and leaf bags, $5.99. And a Rubbermaid 32 gallon roughneck trash can, only $27.99. That's Van Hook Hardware on Pike Street in downtown Cynthiana.
All right, we get back to action here on the Hilltop. Harrison County finds themselves in a 24-point hole. 10.5 minutes left to go. Kickoff for John Hardin is on the way. It's a good one, and it's going to actually be out of bounds, so not a good one as far as that is concerned.
For some reason, I can never remember this. I think it comes up to the 35.
I'm not sure. In between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I get confused about what rules apply when and where.
Did you watch any of that? Well, you probably don't have the Amazon things.
No.
Al Michaels was not a fan of the dynamic kickoff.
Oh, really?
He was like, oh, what do you know? Another touchback. It's like, dang, Al. Take it easy, big guy.
Well, it is kind of stupid. But they say it's all for the safety of the players. Sure. So who can argue about that? But I don't like it either. Maybe because I don't understand it.
It is a little
doesn't make any sense to me. All right, Ja'Cory Hinton in shotgun formation, 1st and 10 for the Breds at the 35. Hinton will keep it on his own. And ran to this side, and 5 Bulldogs were right in his face. So Hinton taken down after 3-yard loss. Let's see. Yeah, we'll give him a benefit of the doubt. 3-yard loss to the 32. Bulldogs playing very well right now.
Good team.
Yes, they are. Very good team. They're strong. They're mature. They have a lot of seniors. We talked about all night long.
A lot of juniors.
Seniors making this tackle. Seniors making this tackle. I mean, they're just an exceptional football team in 4A. Unfortunately, Boyle County's number 1.
Yeah, nobody's beating them.
No. Hinton gets the snap, goes back to pass, looks to his left, fires that way for Lewis, and the ball is going to be caught. Incomplete. Oh. That'll bring up 3rd down. Paducah Tillman number 2 in Class 4A this week, as they were last week as well. But
I've been telling people I'd like to see Trinity and Boyle County play.
That'd be a heck of a game.
I think it would be. I think Boyle County's the best team
Boyle County
in the state.
I think so too. I really do. They just are complete.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically sucked Danville High School dry.
Yeah.
I mean, they were 0-11 last year.
Poor Danville's struggling.
Yeah, because all their good players are at Boyle County High School. All right, 3rd down and some 13 to go for the Breds. We go under 10 minutes left to go in the game. Hinton gets the snap, looking to pass. Oh, here comes the rush, and they get sacked. There's nobody there, and 61, Isaiah Curry just leveled Hinton as he had as much time getting out of the pocket as Vandergrift had for Kentucky last weekend.
Gosh, that was awful.
22, so a 10-yard loss on the play, and that's not going to do our numbers any good.
Was that as tough to watch in person as it was on TV?
Oh, it was excruciating. Absolutely excruciating because everything went wrong. Offense was bad. Defense was bad. Coaching was bad. Execution was bad.
It was.
We even had penalties upon penalties. We even did the same penalty two plays in a row. Snap is back to Toomey. Good punt. It's on its way, and it's going to be picked up at about the 38 by the up back. That's Hayes. Hayes returns it.
We got a flag.
And, that's going to come back. As we have a thoroughbred down, and I think he was the one that was leveled by what got the flag.
It was blindside.
Blindside. See, that's why the blindside call is there. It's Bailey, or no, it's number 50. That's Mason Wright. And thank God that Mason Wright's a big boy.
Yeah, because he got leveled.
So he got leveled. He's going off under his own power, but I'm sure every step he's going, ouch, 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 oh, ouch, oh gosh, ouch. So Harrison County give John Hardin the ball back. Let's see. That was Toomey that punted it to the 38. So John Hardin takes over after the penalty at the 40, right on top of the 40. Penalty, onside, 15. All right, now we're up to date. Give is going to be to Pittman as they just keep going back to him despite being ahead by 24. But maybe he is looking for that 300 yards.
Better be careful.
And he will get to the 45, right on top of the 45 after a 5-yard gain.
Players can still get injured in garbage time.
Oh, yeah. In fact, it's even more of a likelihood because a lot of those guys don't know what they're doing. Coming off of the JV team, the second string, they're not, there's a reason they're not the number one wide receiver, tackle, whatever. Richardson goes back to pass, fires in the flat, and it's off the hands of Pittman.
I think it's kind
for
of
an incomplete pass.
The pass is kind of behind him a
little bit. So that will bring up 3rd down and 5 for John Hardin.
You remember what you said earlier about how many pass attempts they'd have?
Yeah, I said 3, and they got
They're at 3.
See, they're done now.
I think they're done.
We don't need to play the last 7:48. That's the only mystery we had left. Farm Credit Mid-America offers short-term loans that handle the present so you can focus on the future. Contact Michael Furnish at 859-254-2741 and learn more. Ball's in the middle of the field. We had some procedure on number 5. That's Malcolm Adams, who is in the backfield, as he just went a second too early. But a second nonetheless. As they're stacking up the nickel and dime penalties.
Yeah, it's 7 total.
For about 35?
I don't do
Probably.
Yeah.
No.
Well, they've had 2 15s, so.
Well, that's true. Yeah. So. Ball's going to be moved back to the 40, where it'll be 2nd down and 10. Or 3rd down and 10, excuse me. 3rd down and 10. Invite you to join us for our post-game show. Go over all the scoring and stats. Here's a flip back to Pittman, and he's going to be tripped up in the backfield. Nice play that time by
another Zink.
Turn around, and it is indeed Zink, Jackson Zink once again. He's collected a lot of tackles here tonight after missing the first 3 games of the season. It's good to have him back. 3-yard gain on the play to the 43, but that will also bring up a 4th down and 8 and a punting situation for John Hardin. Here comes the Breds as they did not put anybody back as they tried to get the rush and the possible block, but it didn't happen. And it's going to take a John Hardin roll down to about the 43-yard line. So a very good punt that time by number 9, which is King Martin. I think that was what he did. So Harrison County will get the ball back after the punt, which rolled down to the 7-yard line. So Harrison County with 7:03 left have a little work to do if they want to score. To get a touchdown, we need to go some 93 yards. We haven't had a series that long yet this season. Our longest was last week when we had an 87.
That's good.
Before the long touchdown pass from Hinton to Carson Sumter.
Yeah, Sumter, yeah.
Hinton in pistol formation. Gets the snap, turns around, keeps it on his own, and is going to be taken down at about the 1. Whew. Looked like we were trying to fool the Bulldogs, but they were definitely not fooled. They'll take it to the 2, so a 5-yard loss on the play. Second down and long for Harrison County. Coming into the ball game for John Hardin, Bobby Stinson. As we see some very white and clean uniforms coming out there for the Bulldogs now as they put in their second string. Harrison County with mostly their first string still out there, trying to work on some things that we've needed to work on. And it's always bad when you've got running backs in the end zone. and it's not yours. Hinton will go under center. Gives the ball off toward to the far side. Ball's loose. Who was that ran it?
Oh, they got recovered in the end zone.
Yeah.
It's Hunter Jones.
Hunter Jones, and the ball recovered in the end zone by, did you see?
I did not see.
It was the guy that had the ball.
12.
No, it was number 50.
55. No.
The guy coming over here on the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah, they're 59.
59. So Ian Woodard, a sophomore, with the recovery. Fumble. And a recovery in the end zone by 59. Recovered. And now we got a whistle as it looks as though they're going for two.
No, kicker's out there.
Okay. Richardson coming in. Maybe they need him to hold.
Yes, he is the holder.
So, now we're ready to go. 6:02 left here in this football game. It's starting to devolve. Kick is on the way, and the kick is going to be good. So, 38-7 is your score. Harrison County on the wrong side with 6:02 left. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Everyone is loving the new Angelo's in Cynthiana. New ownership, new management, still same great taste and great food with many added items. Hey, don't forget their daily specials where Strombolis are on special twice a week now and many extra entrees. They even have a new salad bar. How awesome is that? Stop by now for your daily specials. Oh yeah, they still have pizza as well. Angelo's hours are Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Same great location, US 27 South of Cynthiana, or call ahead at 859-298-2112. Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Angelo's Pizza.
Sometimes it's good to know that you don't have to drive all over the state to find the building materials you need to repair your home. 2x4s and nails, paint and brushes and caulk. You know we have the best selection of caulk in town. Also door locks, bolts and screws, treated lumber for your decks. We have quite a few products that no one else in town has. There's too many to mention. Really, I think you'd be surprised. Poindexter Lumber is behind you all the way, and that goes for the Thoroughbred teams and Reds baseball. No matter the season, we say go Reds and go Breds. Come down and see the boys.
All right, we get back to action. The Bulldogs have gone up by 31 points after leading by 17 at the half. Here's a kick that's going to bounce into the end zone, and where do we put it?
We're going to put that one at the 20.
No, 35.
No, it didn't go out of bounds. It went through the end zone.
Oh, that's right. That does go to the 20.
20.
I believe.
Or 25. Are we still 20? Are we 25? Or 20? Okay.
It is the 20.
Some of them are 25, some of them are 30, some are 20. Sometimes you go out to the 40.
We should have, you make the call, concentrate on where the placement of the ball is on a kickoff.
Yes. We need help.
We would definitely probably not get the question right.
I didn't get it right this time.
I didn't either.
I didn't get the 5-yard penalty card.
Either.
I knew you couldn't do it. But.
Yeah. So the Breds coming to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 from the 20. Need to get another score on that scoreboard. Make it look better. Hinton under center. He'll flip it over to the far side.
Hunter Jones. If Hunter gets loose, he's fast. He's not able to get away from these big Bulldogs.
Yep. 2 yards on the gain. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Yeah, Jones just needs to learn the nuances of the game such as when you see a hole, run through it. Don't run over the guy who's right in front of you.
Yeah.
Because those guys are big guys. And Hunter is not a big guy.
No, he's not. He's very, very quick and talented. He's just working on size. Freshmen don't have a whole lot of size.
Right. Except our kicker.
He's not big. He thinks he is.
Snap back to Hinton. He's looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Comes to the near side. Fires downfield. And it is going to be caught.
That's caught. Nice catch by Tanner.
Tanner Toomey with the catch at the 50-yard line. No flags out there that I can see. So right on the 50, a 28-yard pass play. And another Knupplau first down. If you're fed up, call Knupp, in fact. Knupplau handles bankruptcy, disability, and foreclosures. Call Brian if you're in need at 859-988-9658. He'll help you out. Clock running as the Breds break huddle. Trying to get some more points. Scored 20 last week in the 29-20 loss at West Jasmine.
Another freshman, Daniel Schweitzer, in the backfield.
All right. Schweitzer moves from right to left. Snap is back to Hinton. He'll give the ball to Jones. Jones trying to get to the outside. Gets away before making a first down yardage.
There you go.
So good job by Hunter Jones. The freshman having a big night tonight so far. Came into the night having only gained 15 yards altogether. I think he's there.
Almost. He's had a lot of
negative
backups.
That's right, yeah. 30... we'll give him to 38. But still a 12-yard gain and another Knupplau first down. Reds have a couple of timeouts in case they need them, but there are 4 minutes on the clock, and we have gotten to the John Hardin 38. Hinton puts Schweitzer in motion left to right. He'll give the ball to Jones. Jones trying to find a hole, and he ran into a bunch of Bulldogs instead. So, see if they gave him forward progress, and they did not. So second down and 10 yards to go for the Breds. So trying their run game. Invite you to join us on Tuesday night at Capilla's Restaurant, downtown Cynthiana.
That's right.
I know they had discount appetizers from 7 to 8 when we were down there on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll be the case again this coming
week.
Tuesday or not. Hinton in pistol formation this time with Jones in behind him. Double wides left and right. Ball near the near hash mark. Hinton gets the snap, goes back to pass, escapes a man in the backfield, running over to the far sideline, stops, fires. Ball is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, broken up there by number 18.
18 is Sebastian Moorer.
Good defensive play
sophomore. So with the incomplete pass, third down and 10 coming up for the Thoroughbreds.
I would like to point out there were 3 freshmen out there on that play.
Very good.
And your quarterback's a sophomore.
Yes. The future is bright. We just need to be patient.
Yes.
Because we have freshmen and sophomores who are youngins, and they haven't quite built up their upper bodies. Off season, hit the weights every day. That's the way you get stronger.
And eat your vitamins, as Hulk Hogan would say.
That's right. The training, the prayers, and the vitamins. Schweitzer goes from right to left. And we had movement.
A timeout before.
Timeout before the movement. Good. 2:53 left. Harrison trails 38-7. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
The Hinton Mills team encourages you to consider 2 important things when buying wire livestock fencing: class and tensile strength. Class refers to the weight of the zinc coating on the wire that helps prevent rust. High tensile fencing may appear to cost more when you compare roll for roll, but is usually less per foot because you can use wider post spacing. Couple that with the 30-year guarantee on coating that comes with many of our Beckert high tensile wire options, and you end up with a stronger, longer-lasting fence that costs you less per foot to install. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918.
Feed your farm with Southern States Co-op in Cynthiana. Whether you need feed for dogs, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your local Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all of the animals on the farm and around the house. Stop by Southern States on US 27 south of Cynthiana or call 234-2161. That's 234-2161. Curbside service is available.
As we get back to action following the timeout. Harrison County with a 3rd and 10 situation coming up from their John Hardin 38-yard line. Snap back to Hinton, looking downfield, fires it. He's got a man open, and it's going to be knocked away.
It's good defensive play.
Yep.
Number 12 for the Bulldogs there.
Is B.J. Stewart, a junior. Ball kind of hung up there for a second, allowing the defense to catch up with it. Hinton's got a nice arm. Just got to remember that when you are a right-hander running to your right, you better be John Elway if you want a good tight spiral into the end zone. And as good as Ja'Cory Hinton may someday be, I don't think he's an Elway.
Not yet. Give him some time, Jim.
Yep.
Give him some time.
4th down and 10. The Breds will go for it. 2:46 left, down 38-7. They've got 10 yards to go. Hinton in pistol formation. Looks over the defense, gets the snap, goes back to pass, looking down the middle, and off the hands of just Ja'Shawn Lewis.
No, it's Carter Curry.
Oh, it's Carter Curry. Oh, that's right, Carter Curry. Good play by the John Hardin defense again.
Yeah.
And Harrison County will have to turn the ball back over on down.
Tip your cap.
So what are Pittman's numbers currently?
Pittman, by my count, has 32 carries for 266 yards and 2 touchdowns.
266. In fact, it's 4 away from his season's high of 270, which he got against Iroquois last week.
And he's coming back onto the sideline. He was out there, and they're thinking, I don't think so. I think that is the correct move, Coach.
I think so, because they've got a long season to go, just like everybody else. They haven't even played their first district game.
Right.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it as well. 2:40 left. 38-7. John Hardin leads. You're listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
Breathe easier, Central Kentucky. The healthcare professionals of Harrison Memorial Hospital want you to know that world-class detection and treatment of lung disease is here. Not only do they offer the only full-time pulmonologist in the local area, but HMH also provides low-dose lung screenings to detect cancer in its earliest stages. Should lung cancer be detected, pulmonologist Dr. Srinad Anangi is here to diagnose. Dr. Anangi and the staff also treat other chronic lung disorders, such as asthma and emphysema. And Harrison Memorial Hospital has been designated a lung cancer screening center by the American College of Radiology. As one of only 5 hospitals in Kentucky to earn a 5-star quality rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, they provide medical treatment based on what you need. Harrison Memorial Hospital. Now that's what we call a breath of fresh air.
All right, as we get back to play, Jacoby Lindsay Jr. gets a carry. 15, number 15. I think that's his second carry of the night.
No, we had a 16 earlier.
Oh, okay. That's right. That's right. Only his 7th carry of the season for Linton. Gets it to the 40, so a 2-yard gain for him. 2nd down and 8. New quarterback is Jalen McElroy, a freshman. McElroy goes under center with the wishbone set behind him. He'll give it to number 15 again, and he is breaking tackles and has it up for the first down.
Daniel Schweitzer on the stop.
Nice run that time by Jacoby Linton. As he'll get it to the 43. So a 17-yard gain.
Oh, no. Zink is hurt.
No, we don't need that. Well, he's up and just a little shaken up.
Maybe crampy.
Walking pretty much under his own power. Now Coach Isaac asking him, it's probably about time you come out.
Yeah, let's just hang out over here, buddy.
Been injured for the first 3 games. You don't want to get injured for 3 more just because.
At 1:55 left in the
game.
At
1:55 left in the 38-7 game.
31-point game.
Yeah, he's gotten the rust all shaken out, or at least most of it, and he'll be all ready for Bourbon County next week.
So what was that yardage there? 17?
That was 17 for
number
Jacoby
15.
Linton, number 15. All right, as the John Hardin Bulldogs come to the line of scrimmage, under 2 minutes to go. New quarterback will give it to number 3, which is Layson Anderson. We expected Anderson to run quite a bit tonight, but did not.
Nope.
And now we got laundry all over the place.
What was that?
And we've got
face mask
against Harrison County.
Shoot. Was hoping we'd get away with one.
Yeah. Well. Oh well.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
oh well.
yeah, oh well. See, the run was a 6-yard run to the 37, and then the penalty. So face mask should go down to about the 22. And now they got close.
Start that clock.
22. And a first down.
Uh-oh. Broken play.
Now
Broken play.
going over and trying to make something out of enough. I think it was McElroy.
Yeah. He missed somebody missed the handoff.
Yeah. I think it was probably not McElroy, who will come off of the field real quick to get the play. Back to the 24.
So
So a
technically,
2-yard loss on the play.
technically, McElroy there was the 10th player to run the ball for the Bulldogs
Really?
tonight.
Well, they came into the game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys had carried the ball at least once.
10 did it tonight.
So somebody got in there and ran who hadn't gotten run before. Here's a handoff. Oh, no, don't score. It's out.
out.
Oh, now picking it up is going to be Harrison County's
Jay
Sean Lewis.
All right.
And let's see.
15 was the ball carrier.
15 was a ball carrier. He dropped it at the 20. So he had a 4-yard loss. No, a 4-yard gain.
Right.
4-yard gain to the 20. He dropped it, fumble. And Lewis returned it
To the 34.
from the 20 to the 35. A 15-yard return. And
30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35.
And with 32 seconds left, we got time for a couple of shots downfield if we want
let's
to
just
try.
run one play here, and let's call it a day.
That was the 4th turnover forced by
Yeah, here
Harrison
comes the
County this
Statue of Liberty. It's worth 31
so?
points.
Ja'Cory Hinton will still stay in there at the center or quarterback position. Gets the snap.
Good.
Gives it to Jones. Jones cuts back inside. Nice little
That's
run
all
there.
we needed to do.
And
That'll be it.
I think we have one more play if we want it. That gains it to the 39, so a 4-yard gain. And now looks as though Harrison County will just let the clock wind down. Yep, that'll be it. So Harrison County drops to 0-4 on the season, while the John Hardin Bulldogs have won 3 straight and now are 3-1 on the year by virtue of this 38-7 win over Harrison County here at home. We invite you to join us for our post-game show. We'll go over all the scoring and stats, name our Judy Construction Company player of the game. All of that coming up after this timeout. But once again, your final, John Hardin 38, Harrison County 7. You've been listening to Thoroughbred Football on WCYN Sports.
The live coverage of Harrison County Thoroughbred Football has been brought to you in part by Snappy Tomato Pizza, Farm Credit Mid-America, Canup Law, State Farm Insurance Agent Joe Cochran, El Pericatin Mexican Restaurant, Hinton Mills, Sorrel Home Medical, Harrison Memorial Hospital, Southern States, Edward Jones Investments, Bluegrass Stockyards, Ag Credit, Van Hook Hardware, Poindexter Lumber Company, Angelo's Pizza, Judy Construction, and Smith Insurers. Stay tuned. The Harrison County Thoroughbred postgame show is coming up next.
With all the financial headlines, you're wondering if your retirement savings will last. The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Mark Troxel. If you have more questions than answers about what's next,